Hello everyone, and welcome back to Old School RuneScape. Today we're going to be doing a very important quest, the Fairytale Part 1 quest, because it leads to Fairytale Part 2, which is one of the most important quests in the list of quests I need to do right now, because it unlocks fairy rings, which lets us get around the world everywhere really easily, and it also is required for like most of the achievement diaries, a lot of the medium ones especially. And a lot of those also unlock teleports, or improve on existing teleports, such as giving more of them, in the case of the Radha's Blessing, I believe. But yeah, that is what we're doing today. We don't have the requirements for Fairytale 2 yet. We need like 20 more Herbler levels and a Botanical Pie to boost it, just to get that requirement. And we also need like, I don't know, more than 10 farming levels, I think. Hard to say with the boosts, but it's like, the base requirement's like 57 herbal or 49 farming for that quest. So it'll be a little bit of a journey to get there, but I want to get this quest out of the way. It's not a bad quest in its own right. You know, you get the magic secateurs, which improves farming stuff. You get 10% more yield, so that's not going to be bad to have. Yield gives more XP, so it'll make getting to 49 easier. And also it just gives a little bit of XP. But yeah, to start the quest, we talk to good old Martin, the Master Gardener. He's a gardener, not a farmer, apparently. You want to make sure you don't pickpocket from him, otherwise you can't do the quest, which is fun. Hello, KaBob. You look familiar. Didn't I catch you going through my pockets not that long ago? No, absolutely not. Me? No, I'm afraid you must have me confused with somebody else. I could have sworn. Oh well, never mind. I have bigger problems to worry about right now. Anything I can help with? I certainly could do with some help. So, tell me about your problems. It all seemed to start about a month ago. I grow roses, you know. Yeah, well, I doubt they would grow very well in December, so that's probably your problem there. You seem to be getting sidetracked already. What? Oh, sorry. As I was saying, about a month ago I noticed that the yield on my prize rose bushes had dropped slightly. I immediately suspected crown gall, a disease that can be fatal to Mr. Lincoln. You're not making much sense. Who's Mr. Lincoln? Sorry, Mr. Lincolns are the variety of roses that I specialize in. None of the plants showed any other symptoms of the disease, though. Then I noticed a reduced yield occurring in most of my other crops, too. I spoke to the other gardeners that I know, and they had all noticed similar problems. Vegetable patches are growing fewer vegetables, bushes are producing fewer berries, and everything that is planted seems to be more prone to disease. You've done some farming, haven't you noticed a decrease in the amount of produce you are getting lately? No, but I'll say yes. Now that I think about it, you're right. I should be getting 100 strawberries per patch. I know I am. Depressing, isn't it? So, what do you want me to do? I'd like you to find out what is causing this terrible problem, and to try to rectify whatever the problem is. Do you have any ideas where I should start? If I were you, I would start by speaking to some of the other gardeners. Alright, well, and that's that. We are off on our journey to figure out what's going on here. Now, you can talk to a variety of different people, but I'm just going to go on the list of 5 people that they say to do in the actual guide. So, we can go ahead and run on up here. We need to talk to the tree patch in Falador Park, the allotment patch southeast of Falador, Frizzy Skirnup in the bar in Port Sarim, so actually right here. Been nice if they'd like put them in an order of where you walk, but you know, Frizzy whatever his face. Where are you? Oh, next to, not inside. They could have just said next to the Spirit Tree patch. Are you a member of the group of advanced gardeners? Why, yes I am. Why do you ask? Martin has asked me to investigate why all the crops are failing. Ah, Martin sent you. Why didn't you say so? I personally think that our problems are all down to the fact that we haven't had enough rain of late. It's plain to see. Just look at the levels of the rivers. We need more rain. I don't suppose you can do anything about that. No, I'm afraid not. Well, there you go then. Until you find out how to make it rain, you're going to have a hard time solving our problems. Alright, well, he's useless. He didn't give us any actionable ideas. But let's go ahead and run on up here. So this week's update was just some minor few things that don't really affect me. They're like higher level things for the most part. They didn't fix this thing. Current favor. They did not yet fix it to where you don't lose in the other ones, so we're not going to be doing that until they do. Are you a member of the group of advanced gardeners? Why, yes I am. Why do you ask? Martin has asked me to investigate why all the crops are failing. Insects, that's what you can tell him. Insects. Stop the insects from eating so many of our crops and we'd get maximum yield, I tell you. Alright, well that was easy. Now we gotta get up to the Falador tree thing, and we will have another dialogue. And then we get to actually teleport. I know that's a rarity for us. But I have the runes, we have the levels. Be good. You get a little bit of magic XP from this quest, but not enough to level me up. I will be training magic, though. Sure, I'm training a lot of things, though. I've been really pushing to try to get my attack up to 60 so we can get a dragon weapon, but it's just such slow going. They keep giving me Slayer tasks I can't do. It's so annoying. We'll get there, though. I'm sure we will. Escol. Are you a member of the group of advanced gardeners? Why, yes I am. Why do you ask? Martin has asked me to investigate why all the crops are failing. How can you ask such a thing? It's obvious. It's all you adventurers. Every time I get a crop planted, some adventurer comes along and digs it up and plants crops of their own, as if they owned my farming patch. Well, this is my oak tree inside of it. It's really annoying. You should speak to your friends about their rude behavior. But they're not my friends. I've never even spoken to most of them. Don't give me that. You're an adventurer. They're all adventurers. I bet you have some sort of secret guild, and you gather there and say things like, let's annoy the gardeners this week, don't you? No, I mean, yes, there is a heroes guild, but I've not even done heroes quest. Aha, so you admit it then. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Oh, I give up. I should do heroes quest, but we don't have the levels for that either. I don't think that's as far out of reach as the Hurler requirement for Fairytale 2, though. So maybe in the future. I think it's like mining and stuff. Woohoo, mining. But anyway, in Varrock, what's the one in Varrock? The bush patch near Champions Guild. Got it. Sure is nice to be able to tell. I was trying to get Zarek's Talisman before this episode. It didn't work. Even with the Rada's Blessing 2, it's still at a 1 out of 125 drop. And whenever I get poisoned, that's like a lot of damage. I made a bunch of anti-poison potions, though, so I'll be able to head back there and really beat them up. Where is this bush patch? Is it on this side? I think it must be. I never grow bushes, really. So, I never remember. Alright. Are you a member of the group of advanced gardeners? Why, yes I am. Why do you ask? Martin has asked me to investigate why all the crops are failing. Well, obviously it's the seasons. They all seem to be out of whack these days. Summer comes earlier and earlier each year, but then it simply rushes by. If you find out what is upsetting the seasons, you'll find out what is causing the harvest to fail. I don't suppose you have any ideas about what could cause the seasons to be mixed up? No, sorry, but find that out and you'll get to the root of our problems. Very nice. Alright, then let's go ahead and head on down to Lumbridge. Who are we talking to in Lumbridge? Ah, the other person with our oak tree. Let's get on over here. Okay, where are you? There you are. Faith. It's like Faye, but with the ith of old-timey English. Are you a member of the group of advanced gardeners? Why, yes I am. Why do you ask? Martin has asked me to investigate why all the crops are failing. Well, I can tell by the look on your face that I'm not the first person you've asked. Why don't you tell me what you've heard from the other members of the group so far? Why not? They all seem to be a bunch of loonies anyway. Really? I mean, they're all reasonable things, just nothing I can do much about. I've been told that it's the lack of the rain, plagues of insects, and recently I was told that the entire order of seasons is confused. I have no idea what to do about any of it. I'm an adventurer, not a weather controller. Did you ever consider that all of these theories might be correct? But they're all different. How could they all be correct? I'll let you into a little secret that'll explain it all to you. In a word, fairies. Oh no, not another crackpot theory. I'm serious. Think it through. There are fairies who control everything natural, from the weather to the seasons. Surely, if all of those things have been mentioned as catalysts to our problem, it stands to reason that the fairies are actually the cause. Right, well, thanks for your input. I'll think over what you said. Yep, I'm kind of a jerk. Live in a magical world, and I won't even accept the idea of fairies being anything. But anyway, I think we go back to Martin now. Yeah, we do. I mean, especially since I've been to the fairy realm, it's like, immediately discounting fairies as an option is kind of rude. It's like, come on, one of my main adventures I've had on this account is visiting Xanaris. One of the most important things this adventurer has done, because he's kind of a noob. He's not even done much anything, really. What am I doing on minigames? I don't know. Yeah, like, look at how little I've done. Fairies should be very reasonable to me. Oh well. But yeah, hopefully they do that Zaya update thing next week, because I really do want to do those new quests. I'm just not going to sacrifice the time necessary to get Shazy and all the way up to 100%, and then I can do one of them, and then I have to get that one to 100%, and then I can do another one. Alright, quest. Hello again, KaBob. How are you getting on with solving the gardening group's problems? To be honest, I'm worried about the sort of person you let join your organization. Why is that? I've heard theories ranging from climate change to fairies from your members. That's an interesting idea. Now that I think about it, it does make some sense. Yes, maybe you should talk to a fairy about it. Okay, you're the boss. Any idea which flower I should look under to find a fairy? No, sorry, but I did hear that there were some adventurers with a similar problem in the swamps near Lumbridge. Just don't mention my name if you talk to them. They're trying to keep it a secret, but everybody actually knows what they're up to. Yes, I've spoken to them before. It's really weird how this quest is written. All these things here. Things everywhere. Oh well, let's get on over there. We already have our Grayman staff here. I think they've changed the graphics on. That is not how it used to look. I don't know if it looked like that when we did the quest, but it's definitely different, right? Fancier. It doesn't just look like a generic staff anymore. It looks like something actually made from a random old tree. Hello, adventurers. I'm gonna go visit the fairy world because you guys accidentally told me how to get there. Actually, the moon. I'm an astronaut. I just get to teleport up to the moon using a stick. It's the power pole. I'm using the power pole to reach the moon. That's the only explanation. You might think it's a Drayman staff, but it's actually a power pole. Alright, is the thing over here in this game? The Lumbridge Swamp has changed so many times in both games. Like, didn't they extend it way down, even in this one? I think so. I don't know, I could be wrong. I could be foolish. Definitely didn't used to be frogs here, that's for sure. Hooray, I'm inside! Ah, we've not been here in a while, that's for sure. Because I don't have much of a reason to be here. Unless I want to go buy some dragon weaponry in there. But yeah, so who do we talk to inside here? We go to the Royal Chambers. You do that. And I guess we talk to the Fairy Godfather? I don't know. Who are you? Where's the Fairy Queen? What's going on here? Where's the Fairy Queen's throne gone? Ciao, Explorer, yeah. Whatever. So many questions. Which one would you have me answer first? Who are you? Me? I'm a fairy godfather. I'm gonna be terrible at saying this guy's stuff. Huh? I see by your face that you have not heard of me. Irrespetoso. It is of no importance. You wish to know something else or no? Where's the fairy queen? Ah, it is a tragic tale. The queen bee, she is how you say, sick? You mean sick? What happened? A tragedy to be struck down so young. How much do you know about the fairy folk, my big friend? Not actually a whole deal, I'm afraid. I was denying their existence not just 5 minutes ago. Well, let me enlighten you. Xanaris is a nexus of the worlds. The queen bee, she is the guardian of all the folk that live in a Xanaris. So when this Tanglefoot arrives, the queen bee, she goes to the cosmic temple area to kill it. But as something goes wrong, the queen bee, she gets hurt and is now in the magic sleep. Oh my god. She is being cared for by Fairy Nuff, who lives just north of the bank. Thanks, I'll go see her then. Goodbye. Ciao. Oh, and KaBob. Yes? A word of advice. Just be careful not to cause the trouble for the folk while you're in Xanaris. Ciao. Huh? Ciao, ciao, ciao. That is how you pronounce that, right? I have no idea, honestly. Weird, I wonder what all that was about. Fairies everywhere. I do kind of miss the old blue Xanaris. I mean, I don't know why it's got all these dead trees around. It's kind of weird. Alright, so north of the bank. Is she going to be all the way up here? Xanaris changed so much. I don't think she's up here. I think she's over here. Still got this cow here, though. That is the most important part of Xanaris. Cow. I do wish they would do more with Xanaris. Like, that's one thing Old School could do, is they could expand on Xanaris. Turn it into an actual planet instead of just the fairy capital city, basically. But look, the queen's just lying here sick, accessible to anyone. She doesn't look like she's breathing. That's probably a problem. Sorry, I'm very busy and can't chat. If you want to know something, go and talk to the Godfather. I did. He said I should come and talk to you. Oh. Sorry, I didn't realize. What can I help you with, then? Actually, it's more of a case of what can I help you with? I told the Fairy Godfather that I would help you find a cure for the Queen. Oh, thank you. I really need help. I have no idea what ails the Queen. You must be a mighty healer. No, not me. A great druid, then? Afraid not. I have done the Nature Spirit quest, though. A shaman? No. A surgeon? Nope. A doctor, medic, nurse? No, no, and no. So what are you, then? I'm a mighty adventurer. A what? A mighty adventurer. Yes, I heard. It's just not what I was expecting to hear. I mean, I am wearing granite armor and rune plate legs. Like, it should kind of give away my combative status. But hang on, you might be just the sort of person I need to help me. How is that, then? I'm sure the Godfather told you that the Queen is in an enchanted sleep? Well, sort of. I couldn't really understand everything he was talking about. Shh, somebody might hear that. Look, you're a visitor, so I'll tell you this much. It doesn't pay to talk about the Godfather behind his back. But back to the problem at hand. The Fairy Queen. She was brought here after her battle with the Tanglefoot in a terrible state, extremely weak and barely able to fly. Here, I've written down a list of her symptoms. When the Queen got back here, she was clearly weakening fast. It appears as if the magic force that is her life essence is slowly unraveling. I have put her into a state of tempus fugit that will slow time down for her, and thus prolong the amount of time that she remains alive. Now, what I need you to do is to find a mage by the name of Xandar Hortfire. He has spent many years studying magical illness. Take the list to him and ask him if he knows what ails the Queen, please. That doesn't sound too difficult. Where will I find him? I believe he now resides in the Dark Wizard's Tower near Falador. And KaBob, please hurry. I fear the Queen doesn't have much time left. Alrighty. Yeah, we have to run on over to Falador, which we unfortunately can't teleport to. Does Falador teleport take like 37 magic? We might be really close. I don't know. I filtered the list so that I can't actually see what the level requires, but I don't think it's that high of a level. We just need to train magic. That's all there is to it. I've been lazy. Basically how it works is, like, I want to train magic, but I want to be able to teleport, and I need runes to teleport, and I need rune crafting to be higher to get law runes. And rune crafting I want to do at the ZMI altar, and I take too much damage there, so I need better defense, but I want to get attack 60 before I get defense up. I keep getting bad Slayer tasks, so I can't train attack very efficiently. It's all connected. It's all terrible. I hate it. Dang it, I need my Explorer's Ring. I cannot run. See, this is why we want to get better stuff, because once I get the Explorer's Ring to the point where I have Cabbage Port, then I will definitely be carrying it with me a lot more often. As it is, it's a really minor convenience item, rather than a super important teleport item. But we'll get there. We will get there. Can we read the symptoms list? Ah, we can. Okay. Good stuff. We're gonna drop by the old Draenor Bank, grab the Explorer's Ring, use up its charges, and get on our way. Oh, it's so slow. Alright, bank booth. I don't know if there's a poll going on. I don't think there is, because it usually has a message, doesn't it? So there must not be. Alright, we were going to grab the old Explorer's Ring and do this. There we go. And away we go. Look at all these seeds. You could literally just stand here and get so many seeds. Just ridiculous levels of seeds. Alright, let's get on over here. I'm very glad we're finally getting to this quest, though. It'll help inspire me to focus on actually getting Herblore up. I think how I'm going to train Herblore is I'm going to use up all the herbs I currently have in my bank, and then see about the best way to train it up further, whether it's gathering things, farming things, just buying things. We'll figure it out, but I really need to get Fairytale 2. That is very high on the list. Although I might take some time out to do some other important quests like Treenome Village. I would assume I have a level where that would be reasonable to do. We'll find out. Basically, it all hinges on things like whenever they add the thingamabob, the Current update. That will reprioritize me. And also, like, I think the Arceus house has a good prayer training method where you, like, resurrect those insold heads, which I do have quite a few in my bank, I think. I'm sure the bankers love just having a whole bunch of decapitated monster heads. I put a unicorn head in there today. Explore the KaBob Lowlands. Already done that. Yeah, like, if we look in here, search for insold. Yeah, I got 55 giant heads, 4 goblin heads, and a unicorn head. I think we would get magic and prayer experience for killing those things after reanimating them. So, basically it all hinges together. Like, once they do that, I'll get through the Arceus house, and then we'll have access to that spell. And, yeah, it'll be a thing. For sure. I'll get Protect from Melee, which will make Treenome Village a piece of cake. And once you can fight that warlord without taking damage, it's nothing. Ah, Dark Wizards. Hello, friends. I'm definitely not gonna murder you. Your magic. Hello, I need your help. And why should I help you, fool? You attack my brethren and then demand my help? I think not. I don't think I've attacked a Dark Wizard. At least not any time in the past multiple years. But Fairy Enough said you would help me. Fairy Enough sent you? How is she? I owe her a great deal. She saved me from a mortal injury I sustained when I was investigating the nature of otherworldly beings. So how can I help? The Fairy Queen is extremely ill. She was in a battle with a Tanglefoot, and her injuries have resulted in her being in a coma. This is grave news indeed. You think the Tanglefoot is responsible? I don't see how that could be. A Tanglefoot would normally kill its victim outright, unless, I wonder. I don't suppose you could give me more details about the Fairy Queen's condition, could you? Fair enough, gave me a list of her symptoms. Here, have a look at it. Yes, slow discorporation of ethereal body, eh? I think I know what the problem might be. You do? That's great. What is it? From what I know about fairies, their basic life force is pure magic. Much as we humans would refer to our souls as our life essence, so too does a fairy have a life essence of pure magic. You could actually refer to fairies as magic embodied and not be wrong. Yes, but about the Fairy Queen? Patience, I'm getting to that. It appears the Fairy Queen has lost a large part, indeed the majority, of her life essence. Either it was drained from her by the Tanglefoot, or she did it voluntarily. Although why she would do that is beyond me. So I guess I need to go and kill this Tanglefoot, and get back her magic essence if I am to help her? Yes, but if I were you, I would seek out a necromancer by the name of Malignus Mortifier. I believe that he once fought a Tanglefoot many years ago. You should probably ask him for advice on how to combat it. Malignus Mortifier, any idea where I can find him? He's rumored to have been seen near Port Sarim with his followers recently. Rumor has it that he's working on a spell that has something to do with fungus. Okay, thanks very much. Don't mention it, and give my regards to Nuff when you see her next. Good stuff, let's go downstairs. Down, down, down. Alright, so I think we all know where Malignus Mortifier is. He's one of those guys you just see around, never really does much anything, but he's there. Just there. Well, let's get over there. I do have to find exactly where he is. I know his general location, but the exact location, not 100% on it. It'd just be somewhere around this road, though. Around where it connects. There we go. Eclectic Impling. Come on. Quit walking away from me, rude guy. I need help with fighting a Tanglefoot. Can you help me? Almost certainly. I am a great practitioner of the magic arts, after all. Great, thanks. I was told by Xandar Hortfire that you fought one once. That is true, and an epic battle it was too. That's great. I presume you won as you were here to tell me about it. Could you tell me how to defeat one, please? Of course I won. As I've already stated, I'm a master of the magic arts. Why do you want to know how to kill a Tanglefoot? There is a Tanglefoot in the city of Xanaris, and I've been asked to kill it. I see. Well, I could tell you how to defeat your Tanglefoot. However, I would need you to perform a little undertaking for me first. What exactly do you have in mind? To the northeast of here is a haunted manor. Bring me a skull from a grave you find there, and you shall have your answer. I'll go and get it then. Fine, see you soon. Dang it, I forgot. I could have gathered this earlier. You don't have to wait until he asks you for it. But I forgot when I was in the area. It's not a big deal, you know, whatever. It's only a really long quest, so that takes a lot of time. Adding an extra 2 minutes to it doesn't mean much, right? Sure. Let's just get on over here. Yeah, so my plan, at least for the near future, is... well, for one thing, I'm about to do Tears of Guthix, I would think. Although, for once I logged in and it didn't tell me I was ready to do Tears of Guthix. That might be because I've already logged in. Yeah. After this quest, I'll do Tears of Guthix. Hopefully gain me a rune crafting level or two. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've bothered doing Tears of Guthix. Which is bad. I really should be doing it. Like every week. But, I've been neglecting Old School RuneScape. Fortunately. Trying to stop that, though. Trying to get up to 2 episodes a week. So that we can actually progress in this account. It just feels so bad. Like, I want to do Slayer, and they keep ruining it for me. That's all I want. I just want to be able to train Slayer. Get my combat up that way. But no, it's like, no. You get all the tasks that hit you way too hard. It's life. Alright, so I think the grave is over here. I could be wrong. We do already have a good old spade here, so once we find the grave, we'll be fine. Just need to find it. It might just be along the back as well. I don't know. Genuinely, no idea. I assume we'll know it when we see it. But maybe we won't, and I'll have to look up the guide. Nope, there's a grave. That is most definitely a grave. I could say it's a grave, and you would believe it, because it's a grave. Alright, dig it up. There we go, we got a skull. The Draenor skull. I don't know who it's named after, but it's definitely the Draenor skull. Is Draenor Manor named after Count Draenor, which then named the city? Or is Count Draenor named after the city where he lives, which would be a little weird. Also, it's kind of weird that, like, this vampire would sneak over here from Mauritania and then they'd name a city after him. Unless we didn't know he was a vampire at the time? I've never really thought about it before. Oh, I need to get my agility up. I have been neglecting it so poorly. It's terrible. I was hoping to get through, I think it was the Seers Village, the Kandarin achievement diary or whatever they call it. I think that one boosts your Marks of Grace from the Seers Village agility course. I think that's why I held off, but then it's been like literally years at this point, I think, and I've never gotten around to it. Mostly because of things like needing to do Fairytale Part 2 and needing to get combat up and all that, so, you know. Maybe the progression is finally going to get to that point now. Way too long of a journey, but we'll get there. On the plus side, the game's improved a lot since when I first did. Whatever. There can be advantages to waiting. Sometimes doing things early is not the best choice. Alright, where are you? I need to give you a skull. There's all his wizard friends. Alright, buddy, here's your skull. I was asking you about fighting a Tanglefoot. So have you brought me the skull? Yes, I have it right here. Right then, to business. A Tanglefoot cannot be harmed by might nor magic. The only weapon that can damage them are a pair of enchanted secateurs. Where can I get a pair of these enchanted secateurs? You will have to make them. Listen carefully, and I'll tell you how. Obviously, you will need a pair of secateurs. You also need to gather some Valencia moss, some baby dragon bones, and an uncut diamond. Okay, that's interesting. Take them to the nature spirit and ask him to perform the ceremony of Phasma Phasmatis Natura. Phasma Phasmatis Natura. Got it. Is that all? Yes, that's all. You'll be able to use those secateurs to kill the monster. Great, thanks very much. Okay, I think that's a pretty decent set of items. We probably already have the diamond, probably don't have the bones, and we definitely don't have the Valencia moss. I need to look up where to get that. Let me find... Valencia moss, the mining site in Kramja. Requires partial completion of Jungle Potion. Of course we'd get one of the Jungle Potion ones. Now luckily I've already done Jungle Potion, so we should be good. And I did wisely bring some coins on this quest, despite them not technically being required. So we can head straight there. I'll probably just buy the baby dragon bones, just to save us the effort. Because it'll be faster to just Varrock teleport. Much, much faster. But we want to get the other item first, because from Varrock we'll be heading to Mauritania. I don't think I have any better way to get to Mauritania. We definitely don't have the ectophile, do we? I don't think we do. Do we? No, we don't. Where is Gosoi? There it is, yeah. I should do it, I guess, to get the ectophile. Do I have the requirements for it? No. 25 agility, 20 cooking, yeah. That definitely is within my range. My lowest level's 32, so... yeah. Right, what were we doing? Valencia moss, that's right. I'm so used to just being able to lodestone teleport to the middle of Kramja and then running places. Actually having to run all the way from Musa Point. Oh, it's terrible. It's such a long walk. Especially with this crappy agility and wearing all this armor, which I don't even really need for this part of the quest. And the Tanglefoot will probably be easy. But, you know, I'm better safe than sorry in this game, because if I die, I die, and those items are gone. I'm unlikely to get back to wherever I was. At least at this level. You know, once I get more teleports, the possibility of getting back within a minute or two is a lot higher when you can just grab teleports from your bank and get to any major city. But at this point, absolutely not. Oh well, so we take the long journey. Might have been faster to do this and then take the boat from there, but I didn't think of it until it was too late. It's been a long time since I've had to think in these terms of low-level transportation without teleports. Oh, stupid Valencia moss. It better not require anything to get it. I think you just search some rocks. I hope you just search some rocks. I guess I could look it up before I get there. Valencia moss. Yeah, searching the moss. You search for it, you don't mine for it, even though it's on mining rocks. Got it. Let's get down there. I could murder this imp. It'd be amazing if we murdered the imp and got a challenge scroll. We wouldn't, because the odds of that are really low. But I do occasionally just murder those things, just in the small off chance that I'll randomly get one. Be the lucky guy. For once in my life. Doesn't happen, though. Oh well. Oh, it's such a long journey. Dangerous. Jungle spiders everywhere. Ready to murder me? Oh. I don't want to get poisoned. I think they poison? I don't know. It's been a while. They might not poison. Okay. This guy is definitely extremely dangerous. Let's get away from him. That could have been bad. And when I think of 37, I think I was thinking of 37 prayer to protect from magic, not 37 magic to teleport to Falador. I don't know. 40 is like teleport to Camelot, right? Where's that 40? I have no idea. Alright, search this rock. Look at all the ore variety that's here. Man. So many ores. Okay, so we have a clean Valencia moss. That's what we needed, right? A clean one? I'm relatively certain that the guide said clean. Yes, clean. Okay, we're good. We didn't mess up. I mean, not that I couldn't just grab another one anyway, but it's the principle of the matter. Alright, so here we are, back in the old Varrock City, where we can hopefully grab an uncut diamond. We got lucky not getting food because gas would be a problem otherwise. Uncut diamond, I do happen to have one, and now, just in case, but no. Got some KaBobs, but no. Alright, this will be more than enough money. Got over 9,000. That is way more than what a single baby dragon bone will cost. Alright. Good old grain exchange. Where I make a ton of money by selling junk. It feels like making money in this game is a little easy. Like, my levels suck. If my levels were good, I feel like I could make so much money. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I've never been high level in Old School, so I don't know what it's like to make money. What was I looking for? Baby dragon bones. Right, it's one word. Huh, they cost a little more than I expected. I've also noticed the grain exchange in this game. Sometimes things just don't sell, even though you'd think they would. What am I doing? I wanted to check the quest guide just to make sure that we are on the right track here. Okay, Valencia moss, baby dragon bones, and an uncut diamond. Yes, we are in the clear. We have the items we need. We just need to get to where we're going. Gonna be a bit of a walk, though, but luckily once we're done, we can just teleport out. So I don't mind so much. The long journey here. A lot of walking in this game. Gotta get those teleports. That is our primary focus from here on out, is teleports. We're gonna get magic up, we're going to get a variety of diaries done, whatever quests may be required. I know we need to do Eagle's Peak for one of them. Of course, we gotta get our levels up to get Fairytale 2 done for almost all of them. it feels like. And other than that, Tree Gnome Village, so that we can get access to spirit trees. What else is there? I mean, there's the gliders, but I never really used those even back in the day. Much less with all the other teleports that exist now. So I don't know that I prioritize those very high, but you still need access to the Tree Gnome Stronghold. Well, not Tree Gnome Stronghold, but they're just the Gnome Stronghold. Spirit Tree. What else? What else? I don't know what else provides teleports besides those things. It's like the Ectophile, the Diaries, and the Spirit Trees. That's like the 3 big tiers of teleports that comprise our current goals in life. And of course the Xeric Talisman. I would love to get that, and I'm working on it. It's just so annoying. We'll get it though. I made 20 anti-poison potions before this episode, just as a way to train my Herblore, because I had 20 vials in my bank. I was like, whatever. 20 vials, 20 Marantil. Gained a level doing it, that's for sure. But yeah, we are going to murderize some lizardmen after this episode, and hopefully by the time I see you again, I will have a stupid Xeric's Talisman with plenty of charges, because I'm going to have plenty of lizardman fangs. Plus those things are cheap. It's only 25 GP on the Grand Exchange for a lizardman fang. So I'm not worried about charges on that thing. Usually I don't like charged teleport things, but that seems completely reasonable. Also, if you do manage to get another one as a drop, you can convert it into 100 of them, so that's a thing. Means for every 125 lizardmen I kill, I should technically get 100 bonus charges from another talisman, statistically speaking. Realistically, my luck has not been that good on lizardmen. I think I've killed a lot. I've killed more than my numbers would suggest on this, because, like, the Arceus thing we did the other day for the achievement diary lowered my Shazian stuff. But still, I've killed quite a few. Okay, we're halfway there now. Just gotta continue the journey. We're gonna need to put on our Ghost Speak amulet, I guess. Do that before we forget and look stupid. I really wish there was a prayer that increased run energy gain. Like, I would love that so much. Because, you know, I would use it and then I would just do Canter and Monastery Teleport, recharge it. It would be so amazing. Enter the swamp. We have no food. I don't think they can rot herbs. They maybe could, but that would be stupid, so let's hope they don't. Otherwise, we have to go to that long journey again, and I don't want that. I don't think anyone wants me to have to walk all the way back to the middle of Karamja. Now, once I get a Karamja Gloves 3 or whatever, and we can teleport to Shiloh Village, that would be something, but, you know, you have to do the Shiloh Village quest to get to there. It's kind of in the name. Oh well. I've been spending a lot of time in Mauritania in RuneScape 3 lately, because I was doing a bunch of clue scrolls. Oh wow, a dragon impling. I wish I could catch it. That'd be nice. To get a dragon item that we would want. But no such luck. Do not have the level. So rare to see dragon implings. You see zombie implings a lot more in RuneScape 3. So you have a ton of zombie, but you don't see any dragon or kingly. I think dragon. Is dragon the best in this one, or have they added a better? Let me see here. Yeah, they've added lucky implings at 99. Man. Well, it's barehanded. It's 89 for that, but barehanded is where it's at. Wonder what lucky implings have. I'm curious now. I know we're in the middle of a quest, but like, what is a lumpy? Yeah, a lumpy impling. Yes, that's different. We're there. You need a herb. Well, I can guarantee you I don't have it, but you can give me a strength potion or whatever. I wish you could give him it from your bank. Then it might be good. Actually, a strength potion's useful for this quest. It'll make you hit harder against the Tanglefoot. Lucky Impling. They give a roll at a clue scroll drop table. Any tier. Wow, Lucky Implings are amazing. I wish I could catch them. Welcome back, my friend. I sensed that you require my help, and so I have once more returned. Thank you. I need your help in enchanting a pair of secateurs. Secateurs? That's a strange thing to enchant. Would you care to inform me why you need them? Sure, a Tanglefoot has invaded the fairy kingdom of Xanaris, and the only way I can fight it is with a pair of enchanted secateurs, apparently. Ah, a Tanglefoot. Your information is correct. Secateurs that have been blessed by a nature spirit are the only weapons that can harm such a terrible creature. So then it's not so unusual to get them enchanted if there's, like, a specific thing you know about that they are the only thing used for. I shall be glad to help you. Do you have all of the required items for the ceremony? Yes, I have everything right here. These random items. Then let us begin. It is done. Farewell, KaBob, and good luck with your coming battle. Alright. This gives like a boost to your prayer, yeah? Yeah, there we got 40 now. Very nice. Alright, we got magic secateurs. Good stuff. Let's go to Lumbridge. I think we just go battle now? Is that where we're at this point? Killing the Tanglefoot. Yep, alright. So we need to get back to Xanaris, and I know generally where the Tanglefoot is. I don't think it'll be a very hard find. It's basically like a stupid maze thing near the Chaos Altar. I don't know why I'm going up north. It would be probably better to go south to get there, but whatever. We're taking the long route. It's fine. Yeah, from what I understand, basically, the way you damage the Tanglefoot is like a combination of your strength and farming level. And if your levels are too low, you like will never actually be able to damage it because you'll be hitting less than 1 and it will get rounded down. So yeah, if you have like farming 1 and strength 1, you'd like be doomed. No matter what your accuracy was. But we are not there. We are at the level where they say like Tanglefoot is a piece of cake. And when you got your melee stats in the 50s and your farming in the 30s, it's supposed to be easy. We will find out. I'm not anticipating problems, that's why we're doing it. I mean, you hear like, oh, it's a level 100 something monster. It's like, holy crap, that's dangerous. I'm struggling with like level 60 Slayer monsters. Surely a level 111 Tanglefoot will be difficult, right? But I guess we'll find out. It can hit up to 11, I believe. So technically, like, if I had the worst RNG in the world, that thing could just kill me off in 5 hits. Matter of seconds. And I would be in danger, and I'm not even bringing food. But, like I said, it's supposed to be easy at our level. We don't have Protect from Melee, but I think it's still supposed to be easy. We can always use Prayer if it looks like it's going to be a problem. Because I do at least have these spells. Prayers, whatever, you know. Mystical abilities that work in kind of a questionable manner. Because, like, is any god giving them? Is there a specific god giving them? I don't know. If you're not friends with Saradomin, do you still get prayers from him? I'm glad I had the level for that, and that was actually a hard task in the Lumbridge and Draenor area. So that's a thing. Killing the Lizardman was also a task. I think that was a medium one for the Current one. I just randomly get him sometimes. It's always nice. Alright, we can go in here. Do we have to talk to him? I've received orders to let you through if you want. Good luck. Alright. I remember back in the day, when I was working on my RuneScape guide site, I was like killing a ton of these trying to figure out what they drop. Holy cow, they got a lot of health. It's too bad they don't give farming XP when you murder them. That would actually be a really cool farming training method. Killing Tanglefoots as a farming slayer task. That would be amazing. Alright, well there is Mr. High-Level Tanglefoot here. He is a dangerous boy, but we can fight him. And we'll see how he does against me. If he hits me really hard, I'm turning on Steel Skin immediately. Otherwise, we'll just let this fight go on. And, yeah, it's gonna be a slow one, for sure. But so far, his accuracy seems to be abysmal. Okay, nope, there we go. Alright, we're going full defensive now. Alright. Oh, gosh. I guess I should have brought food. Oh, I can have the strength boost. Holy cow, he's a lot stronger than the guides made it sound like. If we get one more hit, we have to run. Like, one more big hit. So let's hope that these prayers do their job and keep them from hitting me too much. You can also, like, be stupid, I think. But since we have the examine option, it's gonna be hard to be stupid. Okay, nope. We'll be stupid then. Supposedly you can, like, run and hit him, but that doesn't seem to be working. No. He's just kind of a jerk. Okay, well, we're dead. I'll just be ready to teleport. That's all. When I take one more hit. Man, this should have been easy. The guide was like, if you have level 50 whatever, then you won't even need food. Guide lied to me. Why would the guide lie? Oh well. It's fine. We'll just go to the bank, grab some food, and, you know, we can handle it fine with food, no problem. It's not a hard fight. Like, it's not that much harder than, like, Ice Warriors are for me right now. Especially considering how crappy the weapon I'm using is, but... The guide, I will quote the guide here. With full rune, 50 attack, and 50 strength, this boss can easily be defeated with a full inventory of decent food, no prayer, and 1 farming. But I have much higher than 1 farming. And I have better than rune armor. Whatever. I guess I misread it, kind of. It said a full inventory of decent food. I thought it said just with a little bit of... Whatever. We can have some mackerels or something. I don't care. Some cakes. Eat some cakes. Get my health up. Okay, I need 1 more cake. Maybe 2 more cakes. Alright, back to full. Let's get back to Lumbridge. Well, that was a stupid waste of time. Let's not do it again. Let us get this thing murderized this time. Yeah, I figured, like, you know, with the strength boost, my farming not being 1, my armor being better, that we'd be okay. But apparently not. It was not enough. I always do that, like, when things are hard, I always think they're going to be easy, and then when they're easy, I think they're going to be hard. Is the way. Especially in Old School, it's always so unpredictable. Especially once you get the protection prayers, like, that turns a lot of seemingly hard fights into just pure nonsense. As in the case of the Khazard Warlord in Treenome Village, where once you can protect from melee, like, who cares? You just kill him. Not gonna do anything. He's really hard to safe spot if you don't have protect, though. I've done it, but, yeah. Very difficult. There's nothing in the area that you can really safe spot him with very easily. At least back in the day. I don't know. Maybe nowadays there's, like, a known strategy, but when I did it, on my original count, back in, like, 2005 or whatever, it was rough. I remember helping other people do it, too. Like, I'd be there and drop food for them so that they could eat during the fight. Alright, well, anyway, that was a huge waste of time. The episode really wanted to be an hour long, I think, what we're looking at here. I was so close, too. If I'd been using Steel Skin from the start, I might have been able to kill him. And if I'd been using the strength potion to start, for that matter. But I was not. Oh well. It's not a long journey, really. That maze is not much of a maze in reality. We, of course, have this agility shortcut, because I am excellent at agility. Hard level difficulty agility skills here. Oh gosh. Yep. Brag about your skills, get stabbed in the heart. Giant metal spikes. That's just about how it goes. Alright. We are back. Once again, are we gonna have to talk to this guy, or will he just let us through? Nope. Making me talk. What a jerk. Alright, well, I'm back, guys. I am angry that you made me waste time because you were slightly stronger than expected. Ever so slightly. We will murder. Murder and pillage. Alright. Take the strength potion. Alright, turn on steel skin. Right, when you get up close to him. There we go. Alright, yep, he's healed all the way up, as expected. He's a jerk like that. But oh well, this time, things should be good. I guess we'll see how close I get before I need to eat. And see whether or not having steel skin on from the start may have made any difference at all. Instead of turning it on after a couple hits. Oh man, such a long trek to get to 60 attack, but we'll get there. Sooner or later, we will get there. I seem to be hitting a lot better this time around. You know, I got a 6 in there and stuff. The 1's not so much, but you know, whatever. Whatever. Here, another 6. Is 6 like my max hit or something? I wasn't paying attention if I've hit better. And look at this. He's already below half health and I've barely taken a hit. Oh, there he goes. He got mad at me bragging. It's fine, though. We got mackerels. They're kind of junk, but they're free. I just have them. Sitting around. Yeah, look at this. It's looking like I can win without eating this time around. I'm not even using the useless rapid heal. I don't even know if rapid heal works while you're in combat. It's one of those things. Alright, we got the Queen's Secateurs. And now the baby Tanglefoot is really mad at me. Let's get out of here. Retreat! But yes, hers are yellow because, you know, she's a queen. She gets golden ones, where I get crappy nature spirit ones. I mean, they do a 10% farming boost. I wonder what type of farming boost I'd get if I just kept these for myself. Maybe a 15% boost, you know? That could be an extra guam for every patch. Yeah, that might be a jerk move, though. Just a little. Oh, did I turn my... Okay, I did turn my prayer off. Okay, what am I doing? Get going in the right direction, man. We're almost done with this nightmare of a quest. In which case, then I have to actually get started on whatever it is I'm going to do next. Whether it's kill lizardmen, train herblore, train farming, a little of all the above. I could train magic. I could train range even, because range is borderline being one of my lowest levels. It was my lowest level, actually, until today. Whenever I trained it up. Just so it wouldn't be. Because if I do Tears of Guthix today, I want it to go to one of these two skills. Construction has so many uses in Old School. I'm very curious to get into it, but you know, it also costs money. Lots and lots of money. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Stupid old Xanaris design messing with my eyes. I still remember the dev blocks for when they were changing from this to the new design. Good times, good times. Alright, fair enough. Talk to me. I did it! I've got the Fairy Queen's enchanted secateurs! That's fantastic. You'd better take them to the Fairy Godfather, though. He'd be cross if he knew you brought them to me first, but come back to me. Once the Queen has had a chance to recover. I'm sure she'll want to thank you personally. Alright. It's kind of weird, because I don't think we'd mentioned anything about them to her. I don't think anyone had really mentioned why they were important to anyone, right? I mean, one of the advantages of reading the dialogue out loud is that I don't miss stuff. I don't remember mentioning anything about why they would be important. I think it's just one of those things. Oh well. It almost looked like these mushrooms were sitting inside the sand pit for a second there. Just the tops of them, but that'd be kind of funny, growing mushrooms in a sand pit. It's like, why? Alright, Fairy Godfather, we've been referred to you. We're gonna have to deal with your accent again. Ciao, KaBob. I am glad to see you back. I was worried that the Tanglefoot would have killed you too. You needn't have worried, I managed to kill it. Ben Fato, my friend. The Folka Day owe yous a great deal. So did yous get back the Queen Bee's magic power? I retrieved this pair of enchanted secateurs. I think they must contain the Queen's missing magic. Grazie infinite. I will give them to the healing fairy, the Queen Bee. She will be soon strong again. I mean, I could have done it myself. I was just over there. Whatever, we got 2 quest points. We got some farming, some attack for some reason, and some magic XP. We got farming 37. It didn't do anything, though. And we're a good ways towards the next farming level as well. And a good ways towards a magic level, too, which would be nice. Oh, I did unfilter it. I thought I'd filtered this. I filtered it and then unfiltered it, and I didn't realize during the entire episode. Teleport house. It is 37 for Falador Teleport. Well, look at that. I really need to get that, then. But yeah, that is a very important quest out of the way. We need to get the requirements for this one now. I don't think the fight will be a problem, especially because by the time I get these requirements, I'll probably have gained quite a few more levels, I would think. Who knows for sure, but I think so. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys next time with whatever we do next. Until then, have a good time training if you play the game. Bye.